Hey, it's Trueflight. We're back again. Another one of our events here from the end of May, beginning of June Summit. And this time we're going to be hitting up the Stunt Race. These are a pretty new event if you're not too familiar with them. They just added them a couple of months back. It's kind of a raid bike slash, well, this one's dirt bike, slash stunt track where there's jumps and things, and you have a time to get between the checkpoints. But also during that time, you can score points by doing tricks and jumps and flips and things. But as soon as the timer runs out, you can't score anymore until you hit the next checkpoint. So you're looking to get the overall best time through all the checkpoints and score points from tricks along the way. And you can see there some of my friends are much better at this than me. I haven't tried it yet. I'm not even sure which bike we're going to use. Oh, let's see. I'm not sure which is which. The BMW is the new one. Let's go with the older one. The BMW seems to be heavier. It makes a good raid bike, but I'm not so sure of it as a dirt bike. We're on the dirt racetrack here in the snow. I kind of like this one. I've never been on here with a bike, but really fun faction race that goes on the same track. Not a huge fan of the changes they did recently to the bike's handling now. Oh, I'm gonna go off the track. They added this silly spin maneuver. Almost tempted to double there. If I can find a nice straight ramp here, I'll try to do one just to show you. Too much of an angle there. Oh. Combined with the slipperiness of the snow, this is not working. Although we kind of started doing it there. They added this ability to spin your bike horizontally, which I'm not sure what world makes sense. There we go, we'll do it here since we're off the track, like that. And restart, come on. And the problem is that it's fine for doing things like this, the stunt race, which is when they added it, but for just daily driving on the street of even your circuit bikes, anytime you hit the slightest little bump and your wheel comes off the ground, dang, I can't stay on the track to save my life. Anytime you hit the slightest little bump and your wheel comes off the ground, your back end tends to kick out sideways like that because it wants to do that horizontal spin, and it made driving the actual street bikes really difficult due to this new mechanic they put in for the stunt races. I wish there was a way to toggle it on and off so you could use it for the stunt races when you wanted to and not mess with it for the a decent thing until my landing, but not mess with it for the normal street driving, and that way give yourself a just a way to turn it off when you don't want to use it, because it is a really silly mechanic. It looks cool in the jumps on the dirt bikes when you're going off and pulling like that. It makes sense here, except for when you land backwards like that. But it makes, no sense on the street bikes. Like I said, tiny little bump or pothole in the road, especially on a corner, that back tire kicks out and you're done for. Go over the railing again. This is where my lack of having a controller really shows, I think. You have no control on these things without a controller. off the wall again. And they started to be straight, and I kicked the back tire out. Could definitely do better on that. Need a little bit more practice with the bikes, but interesting run though. I do like that event. This one's kind of weird being on a track. The other ones have been raid bikes out in the middle of nowhere, just on these back canyons and things, which are kind of fun. But it's neat to see it on a track. Anyway, that's it for this event, and we'll see you in the next one.